Welcome back to Championship Sunday here at the CWL Finals in Miami. Reciprocity is going home with 4th place. Gen G is continuing on, and we're about to see if either eUnited or FaZe Clan is going to continue in the winners bracket to the grand finals. I'm your host, Katie Bedford, joined by Nameless, Study, and Pac-Man here on the desk. And for all three of you, I have a question that we've asked a lot over this season so far, and that is going to be, who do you think is going to take it? Who is going to win here in Miami? Pac-Man, what do you think?
Loaded question.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with eUnited. I think eUnited's gonna take it. I think this is time for Clay. 1400th day exactly.
It's like a pretty number.
Yeah, this
14.
is. I just believe that this is the time for Clay, and I think that it's gonna be between them and FaZe.
All right. Okay. eUnited.
Right.
Study.
I think my prediction is going to be off the winner of this match, so I'm going to go with eUnited. I just feel like they're a better S&D team because we've just seen FaZe develop into a good S&D team, but they've overall been a good S&D team in general throughout the entire year. So I'm going to go United.
All right. The crowd is liking this so far. We have 2 eUnited. Nameless. What do you say?
Gen G's going to win this tournament.
Ooh.
They're going to win. They're going to win that losers final. Whoever loses this is going to be demoralized. They're going to go play Gen G, and Boy's going to have the best series of his life.
No more FaZe up.
As soon as they win that, they're going to go to that final.
Have we seen anyone come close to winning the
He is a
best
fair
fives?
weather friend for all of these teams.
Have we seen anyone come close to winning the 2 best of 5s in the
Gen G will do it.
All right, that's fair enough.
Confidence.
They look amazing.
Confidence
They
is
do look
key.
amazing.
They look absolutely incredible.
All right, we also asked you on Twitter using the hashtag CWLPS4 who you think is going to take it here. The grand finals are from Opit Clayster, the Twins, and the Tiny Terrors. It's obvious that eUnited will cop the chip. It's destiny that Clay will win.
Obvious. Obvious. I wouldn't say it's obvious, but yeah. I like the confidence out of it.
Sounded like a Thanos line. Destiny will arrive.
All right, let's bring up our next tweet, see if they also think eUnited. We have from Lewis, FaZe, Sims, Celium, and Scraps are chasing their first chip. I feel they will come out firing strong today. FaZe for the win. All right, but not from Nameless, because he doesn't care about FaZe anymore, I guess.
I love FaZe.
Not enough.
You love LG, you love FaZe.
You love everyone. Okay.
I love COD, all right?
All right.
All right, let's bring up our next tweet. From Ben Rex, because they have Dylan. That's it. That's my reasoning.
That did not age well.
That did not age well. 4th place is not quite 1st place, but still a good place.
Very good
Congratulations
placing.
to them.
Very good place.
All right, let's look at one more tweet to see what you guys think. And from myself, not my hair if Gen G wins. And we have to explain this a little bit
tell them about it.
to the crowd. For those who don't know, I correctly criticized Mox's new dye job for his hair back at Pro League, and I made a bet with Nubsy and with Mox and the rest of Gen G that if they win an event, I will dye my hair blonde, and I believe Study will also be dyeing his hair blonde.
You missed my name.
If they win. So our hair at Champs will be a very pretty shade.
Yo, Ed, you want to join them?
They take it.
No.
Well, John, what hair do you got?
You can't.
He can dye his beard.
What beard?
All right. Again, you'll have to wait and see if we'll be blonde at Champs if Gen G can take it. But now we need to talk about the match that's coming up. That is going to be eUnited and FaZe Clan. Again, wanting to continue things on here in their winners bracket run. Both of these teams in our, of course, Totino's epic matchup going head-to-head. And some of these stats that we're going to pull up when they're ready are very, very interesting for how they've fared kind of over all of the open brackets, the bracket play, if you will, records for the entirety of Black Ops 4. For all of our open events, you can see them there, those overall records. For both of these teams, of course, eUnited leaning a little more on that hard point, but still, I don't know. I mean, both of them are so strong right now.
I mean, without even looking at the map records, like I heavily favor eUnited in terms of the search and destroy. Yep. I mean, it's been a game mode that has plagued FaZe all season long since they made this roster. And they've won 2 search and destroys here in their last 2 series, but let's keep in mind, it's been Arsenal back to back.
Yeah.
And we saw Zero when he came up here during that death segment, he goes, that was the best search and destroy we've ever played in our team's history.
Right.
So, you know, if eUnited has done the research, which I'm sure they have, and they banned Arsenal Search and Destroy, well, that should be a guaranteed map win for them.
We've seen United do some pretty good things on that map too, with Sim sniping on Arsenal, so I don't think even if they play them on that map, it's a wash. Usually it's Celium that's the guy that goes off for FaZe on that map, and if they've just paying attention to any of the VODs, they can figure out how to stop them.
Yeah, we'll certainly have to see what happens. Of course, you could see it there. Both of their controls not necessarily dominant either, so it may come down more to who can take out those hard points. But for both of these teams, again, I've said it before, Steady, but they both look so strong. So it's kind of hard to look at one or the other and say, oh, that's a definite edge.
They both have only lost one hardpoint the entire weekend. So these teams are pretty matched up evenly. The only thing that's going to come down for me, for eUnited to win this series, is going to be Pristini. He's always going to be that X factor when it comes on Sunday for me. Throughout the entire weekend so far, he's averaging a .84 in hardpoint and a .86 in S&D. And that's something, obviously you only lost one hardpoint, but you need to be above and beyond on Championship Sunday in order to hold that trophy.
Well, we've seen from eUnited when they've been in these grand final contention situations before where someone is upset because they felt like they didn't show up.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the time for all of them to be showing up and to make a statement here.
But they still have been getting to that grand finals.
Yeah.
If they win this match, they'll be in their third grand finals of the season. And I just think that the reason I'm leaning towards United is because of the Sog duo. I feel Simpin and BZ, when they're at certain map sets, they're just so hard to beat. We've seen it time and time again where they're both just so good in those crucial situations. They're so fast and just always in your face. A BZ's always in your face, and then Simp from time to time just has those maps where nobody can stop them. And if they do that, I think it's gonna be hard for Asim and Zoom to keep up.
Yeah, and to pick up on your point about them possibly making it to their third grand final, in our Pro League, they had a 60 and 32 map count, which is actually very impressive. Like, in between all game modes, they were double positive in all three, which means that they're consistent across the board. So that's something that, you know, you don't really see too often in teams being that good at every single game mode over months at a time like that.
Now, before we got to this point, our analysts did sit down to talk a little bit about FaZe Clan, who will be going up against eUnited in just a little bit.
The FaZe roster right now is Asim, Celium, Zuma, Scraps, Zero.
FaZe Clan was actually in a position where they probably should have made changes going into the season, but they didn't. They kept their same roster that they had from World War II, and they picked up methods.
Going into the Pro League qualifier, you're thinking, no problem. They're gonna qualify for Pro League. That's when they're gonna get better. It doesn't happen, and then, well, Zuma hangs out. The rest of the guys go their separate ways.
A lot of people were very surprised that FaZe didn't qualify for the Pro League. A couple people weren't. Guess who was one of them? Me. Because I said that they needed to change the roster from the beginning.
So FaZe failed to qualify for Pro League. However, before that, they were, pulling out a top 16. They were in a bit of a mess. I don't think it was so much of a shock when you kind of stood back and saw the performance. They needed a change, and that's exactly what they did.
For Red Reserve coming into this year, I think another team with high expectations, just due to the fact that they were so close to winning last year. They were very consistent.
They never really looked that strong. I believe their best placing was 6th place. They just didn't seem to work well as a unit.
So FaZe come in, they take over Red Reserve, but they keep that duo, Scraps and Zero. These guys have been putting incredible numbers.
And then they pick up two players from that FaZe Black team that won the open bracket at, I believe it was Fort Worth. And they get Asim and they get Celium.
And then to round it all off, you've got that experience that is Zuma. He's been there, he's done it all, and I think he is a great leader for these guys.
At London, FaZe, that was their first big tournament as a team, right? You get to London, biggest crowd we've ever had. So they get there, they look pretty darn good, and then, they go up against Optic Gaming in front of a huge crowd.
They didn't have the time, the preparation, but I kind of felt it was too soon.
I think for that FaZe roster at Anaheim, I think they performed up to par. They got 4th place.
It comes down to a Game 5 versus Optic, where maybe they're a top 3 team at Anaheim.
The biggest obstacle to FaZe is themselves.
FaZe, I would be surprised if FaZe placed higher than top 4, but I do know that they have the talent to do it. I just think that there's other teams now that have gotten a lot better, and I think that FaZe maybe regressed a little bit, but hopefully they prove me wrong. I mean, they have the talent, they just have to come together.
They do certainly have the talent, and that is why FaZe Clan will be one potential win away from being in our grand final in that winner's bracket. Again, coming a long way, facing a lot of struggles over this season to be here, mix things up now, bring in Celium and Asim, and they are here. They are ready to play and potentially Pac-Man maybe win, and that talent, you were right.
Yeah, they had the talent, and they definitely proved me wrong. Here they are, top 3, a chance to go to grand finals themselves. I mean, they performed amazing against 100 Thieves. I was not expecting that. Zero in particular has played a tremendous tournament, really outshining what I thought his highest capabilities were.
Well, we will see if he can continue to escalate even higher and take down eUnited, but it's time to get into this series. We're gonna hand it over now to Miles and Momo.
Miami, it is time! Are we ready? I'll take that as a resounding yes. I am ready. Momo is ready. FaZe versus eUnited. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have come to playoffs and gone, I know it's going to be FaZe eUnited in the winners bracket final. No 100 Thieves. They're not here, they're waiting in the wings, they're watching from the crowd for the first time. Here we go. This, friends, is gonna be a banger.
Oh, for sure. And again, it's interesting, you know, you have kind of the green wall with all the fan base, the 100 Thieves. They're out the way now. And these people in the crowd, the people at home, they're choosing their sides, it feels. And we just saw Reciprocity dip out. That's obviously Europe's kind of, I want to say last hope. However, there's a few little sprinkles amongst the teams, which I'm sure you guys know and love. However, map set coming into this, I want to point out straight away, the analysts were talking about the search and destroy and how, you know, FaZe Clan looked really good on Arsenal, and it's map number 2. It's in there. Why is it in there? We'll have to wait and see for that one. However, it is, of course, FaZe's pick, so eUnited go with Gridlock Hardpoint to kick things off. The chants are coming through. Clayster tweeted out that this crowd is giving them this second energy, this second win.
FaZe, eUnited, the stage is set. The curtain is rising. And now, we are ready to begin. The winner's bracket final, a $100,000 series of Call of Duty. Let's get into it, straight into Gridlock. Panic on the streets of Tokyo as we kick this off. The two mightiest Sorgs so far in the tournament now go up against the mighty FaZe. And aBeZy have been absolutely outstanding. And thus far, nothing's changed. Early kills to eUnited, and the first bout of time goes their way as well.
Yeah, former teammates going head-to-head, of course. Champions of the AM bracket. In, of course, Fort Worth pushing forward now. Simply with that Sorg will find his 3rd kill already. A superstar in his own right. He's making a name for it since London. Cell will shut down Simp there for a second, but with 20 seconds already on the board here, Arcitys looking comfortable. He had some really inconsistent maps throughout the tournament. We saw him going 1 in 11 at times and then 11 and 1 at times. So it'll be interesting to see how he performs on Championship Sunday. However, eUnited dominate the first hard point, and they are already at the rotation.
On the rotation, aBeZy leading the charge. Tip of the spear, in from behind. Asim's going to try to keep these kills going, but Clay does get the trade. Brilliant work from eUnited again, as FaZe have been relatively quiet thus far. Kills going the way now as the contest is there. Simple, a nice kill. Again, trying to just keep that pace, keep that pressure felt there on the hard point as FaZe start to rack up some time. Brilliant awareness again from Asim, straight off the rip. Kills now going the way of FaZe. That is an entirely FaZe kill feed. Here we have the time starting to develop. eUnited pushing from the back.
Well, this was the first map of the series versus 100 Thieves, and FaZe beat them 250 to 219. However, it was the first map in the first series here where eUnited took down Reciprocity. That was way more convincing at 250 to 123. Right now, though, eUnited starts strong. FaZe Clan have seemed to take over this hard point with the last 25 seconds left to go. Clayster coming in with a double here, trying to find that 3rd, but he will have to rotate with his team now. Head into showers with the final 15 seconds. Prestini left in no man's land, but he's just going to nullify FaZe a little bit here. Okay, that 15 down to 10. Prestini, job done.
Job done indeed. Clay putting another kill in the bank. 7 and 4 to start this match off. 6 and 4 for aBeZy. On the other side of the board, relatively even across the likes of FaZe Clan. No one outstanding just yet. Scraps just gives Simp a big right hand. Asim from up top now. Scraps again. Matty Marshall finds a 2. And now Zero's trying to get into the mix in the back end of showers, and the play developing now. Zuma hitting the flank, finds Sim, and again, FaZe with this brilliant outmaneuvering here of eUnited on these hard points. Yet to get back into the lead though, but they can do it here.
Yeah, Scraps, of course, saying bye to his twin. As we see Reciprocity fall, is representing the Marshall family. On one side, though, the Andersons, it's Prestini and Asti still going strong, 54 to 45 here. However, into the showers, making it their own. FaZe Clan dominating as aBeZy does break through. Thorn in the side maybe, but Zuma, quick shot punch with that Maddox. And he'll find himself time to reload, rotate, regain, and find himself maybe a couple more points of scrap time. But guess who's knocking at the door already? It's Clayster, it's Prestini, Simp as well. And eUnited collectively trying to level the playing field here. So far, Miles, though, a very close game. We sit 60 to 55 here. The lead change is about to go down. All even Stevens.
Yeah, eUnited have had 2 relatively dry hard points. I mean, the last 2 have been pretty much all FaZe, but the contests have been there, so they haven't really walked away with this one yet. Low shot now being controlled by eUnited. Clayster watching that far right-hand side flank. The contests are going to be here any second now, and it's going to be Scraps once again, winning his individual gunfights. And Prestini, a player we touched upon earlier, has to step it up in the kills department. More numbers out of him would be ideal, but at the same time, he's playing his role admirably. 30 seconds remaining on lower shot, and it is going to be in the hands of FaZe for the time being. Rotations, though, for that central map position is in the hands of eUnited. And Clay once again, another 2, 12 and 7 for Clayster. He shows up on Sunday sometimes.
This is it.
1,400 days since he last won that championship. Playster looking to break the curse right now. 87 to 73 rotation. He's gone back to the middle here, pretty much all even, but eUnited have that slight lead, and with that slight lead, they're a little bit closer to those specialists as well, so keep your eyes on that as we see Clay, aBeZy, and Simp with the double. It's another clean sweep here as FaZe will have to go once more. Zero maybe looking for that pinch, but eUnited at this time racking up all the points in the middle.
Solid hold in the middle. We saw this in the first rotation as well. Top shots again. Arsteve somewhat slow to get into the match, but slow and steady wins that race. Hardpoint is a marathon, it is not a sprint. Sim on your screen. 10 and 11, -1. Trying to find the opening kills here on these players by that first hardpoint. The contest is essential. These kills help as well. That TAC 5 coming through from FaZe Clan. That was going to be Zuma.
I love the TAC 5 as well, because the positioning of that, what it does, it makes them hold this plus 15, but it also gives them that spawn for the next one as well, unless Clayster can be the difference maker. He's looking for that TAC 5 boost himself. He's 14 and 10. He's going to go down. That's going to be his former teammate Zuma. Clash of the Titans, some may say here. Pick your sides, because it's all level. 100 to 109, back and forth. Lead change galore, but it's going to be a double for Zuma. Cell takes out Simp in the back, and FaZe Clan are looking to hold strong. And look at Scraps. Scraps is off through the house. He's looking for maybe a bit of a flank himself.
Oh, he's about to find them. He's got eUnited from behind. Scraps gets 2. There's 2 more waiting for his teammates. Asim's on it. And Asim, he can't find the second, but Scraps is going to find that 3rd kill in a row. That's his 3rd. That's his 16th of the match so far. And FaZe are starting to heat up.
And this is where FaZe are dangerous, right? We talk about their respawns. They are dominant. eUnited, we favor in the search and destroys. But FaZe Clan, again, they get this momentum. Asim now with the slam. Scraps with the war machine. These are probably going to come out towards showers as well. But trades go down, and I scream as we do see that rotate. This is going to heavily favor eUnited. They have that TAC 5 boost popped. They're close to the specialists. They have full map control, but they are down by around 40 points.
Yeah, it seems to be the Maddox duo of Scraps and Zuma right now that are really taking this map by the reins. They've managed to find and silence the swords of eUnited. That mid-range gunfight really going their way. See if they can find the entrance here as they charge right through mid-map. Asim, hyper-aggression, slam at the ready. Hoping to find something here as he makes the entry. The charge is on. It looks good. It is not there. He will be taken care of by Simp. Scraps now trying to find this position still. He does have Zuma to back him up. Again, that sword girl we talked about. Clay gets put down. Scraps making his way forward. Another kill would be great, but that's going to be eBeZy from behind. And RC's now with a Tempest. A tag. No chain, but he will find him!
Arcetes just finds the double no more, but Sim's coming in, the backup, the reinforcement. It is that war machine, a lot being invested for eUnited here, and eBeZy shouldn't play us down left, right, and center. Is another lead change gonna go down? There's 15 seconds left. They're dominating the showers, and Simp will fall.
eUnited starting to get back into this one. 15 seconds remaining in this hard point. Let's have a quick Astro Gaming listen in with eUnited.
Good job, person.
Do that. 4, that's 4.
I'm looking middle,
On me front, he's on me front.
Let's hit it,
Ice cream. Zuma's ice cream. I'm holding my
Give me a top burger. Could go top
ice cream.
I spawned on. I got time to push up front. You can push up
Play
front.
soft, Tyler. You're gonna get
It's
jumped
open,
on.
it's open. Yeah. I'm in hill. Get straight.
More on me.
Top on me. Ace him. He could drop. He's top cafe. He went top cafe, I think. One front, too.
He went little room. He went out little room.
Two front.
He went out little room.
He's in the back alley. Back alley. Back trees.
Yeah, middle left. Yo, middle left. Let me any help with this kid.
He's on hill. Still him on time. Looking for
Take your time.
Grappling in. Middle. Dead.
Nice. Hold mid.
Yeah, I'm
Go to hill together.
dead.
My dead. Nice.
Middle, dead.
Nice. I'm going top.
No trophy.
No trophy.
He's gonna have slam, yeah? He's gonna start slam, yeah?
Yeah, I'm hitting left, yo. I'm hitting left.
Behind us.
I'm hitting left, guys.
The comms are clear and the plays are absolutely pristine coming through from eUnited as they break that 200 mark. 50 points now for the win, and FaZe have been absolutely silenced.
Yeah, well, we see eUnited dominate the showers, dominate the rotation, and guess who's dominating the middle for the 3rd time in a row? eUnited. And Cell and Zuma are doing everything they can to shut them down, but you've got to quickly see what's in the bank for these teams. Prestini has the vision pulse. Asim does have that slam. I wouldn't be surprised to look at this. Look at the minimap. Again, eUnited thinking 2-3 steps ahead, but still a lot of time still to go in the middle. Cell's going to get a free kill, or have I spoken too soon? Prestini nearly with a turn and burn. FaZe collectively find themselves a couple of kills, and now, not only have they got the hard point, they have flipped the spawns for the next hill too.
Yeah, Scraps is trying to find these players who have spawned out. He's trying to catch them as they come in through that back courtyard, but they've actually managed to go through the front of the house. That's where Zero's going to be meeting them head on. Scraps in a great position, and now to take care of the reinforcements, have tried to punch a hole through that defensive line the FaZe have set up, and Asim, now they have to work their way through middle. Teams working through the streets as well. It's absolute chaos in these close-range gunfights. The Halo gunfire is going to lead the charge as the battle now for the next hardpoint is going down. Celium lining up. Pristini, he manages to slip through. He doesn't get the full heal though, so he has to wait for his squad to show up, and he will be cut down. Scraps, Cell, they pick up the kills, and eUnited's lead is slowly falling.
And eUnited, the only thing they have right now is that vision pulse to break. With that, Asim does have this grab slam as well. He can post up, he can wait, anticipate, and that's going to be a wipe down for the squad of eUnited. They've got to see the pinch coming here. We see FaZe spawn out. They're going to realize this. They've got to get their backs as well. Cell's going to get shut down shortly if he doesn't be careful, but he's got one in boxes, and the lightning strike's available. Streaks are out for FaZe Clan. eUnited still with the lead, and it's going to be a battle of the beasts here.
I mean, the time is really on eUnited's side right now. Oh, the slam comes through from Asim. He finds two before being taken care of. It may not be enough to break that hard point. Incoming from behind is the attack from FaZe. Pristini's down. Scraps is going to get the last few moments, but again, the clock is still favoring eUnited. Streaks to work with for FaZe. This is going to be a big hard point.
Celium, 27 and 18, lightning strike, but it is going to get shut down. eUnited rotated last time to the showers, and they got every single second. 220 to 225 here. eUnited can close it out, and FaZe Clan have nothing but a lightning strike. Cell's going to call it in. It's going to go over the tree, but everyone's just going to duck inside. The next engagements are everything. Zero's got himself a sword kill. Clayster answer back, and again, it is going down in the showers, back and forth between these two teams, but no one's on the point.
No one's on the point. We've got RC's fighting two. Zero's fighting for Streaks. He's going to get them as well. Here's Asim finally onto the point for FaZe. Clay's going to answer back straight away, but Zuma is still finding that hard point time. The lead could change hands here. That kill is huge, and now we see the battle now for this hard point really start to get messy. We have to see some time start to develop. The battle for showers is still going down. FaZe, 17 seconds left. They can take the lead.
United, they're trying to contest but keep the spawns. They're happy to do this with only 12 seconds here. Nobody wins at the showers. It's all about rotation. Number 8 and 9 are the key players. It's the twins once more. Pristini goes down, but Arstes will be holding the line. One player's going to spawn out. And like I said at the showers, this next wave is everything. FaZe need one break. They have the Tempest. They've got the War Machine. They've got the Lightning Strike coming in as well. But what's going to go down? Arcites! Double! Not a triple here. Azuma will find one. But the time is going to eUnited. 4 seconds is all they need.
They're going to go!
Going down.
They're going to go!
247! Oh my goodness!
What was that? FaZe had everything they could have wanted to break that hard point, except for the positioning. They were all the way out, coming in for the last hard point. Our scuff play of the game is giving me the final few moments of that unbelievable matchup.
Clayster spawns out number 6. He's running for his life right now. He's put his jogging shoes on, he's going for it here, but it's all these kills that matters. And like I said, War Machine and Tempest were available for FaZe, but it's really not the time to use it. eUnited have set up and they rotated early. However, in the middle, it's Zuma pushing forward with Cell. They pinch from both angles, but Zuma here gets caught off guard from both the street, and Pristini wins that individual 1v1. Special stuff from Abizi, and closing things down at the end. What a close map to kick things off. I've got to say for myself, Abizi there, the amount of double kills that he picks up, incredible.
He was a shopkeep, man. He was that front door of shop watching towards that long street. He found, what, 3 kills before? He found the most crucial kills of the entire match right there at the very end. Miami, are you not entertained? What is this series? And we've only got, what? We could have another 4 maps. Let's be real. Okay, so, deep breath. Let's chill for a moment. Hardpoint's finished.
I wish it hadn't. I'm not gonna. Let's go again.
So we have a search and destroy coming up now. eUnited are one step closer to breaking that 1400-day curse that Clay's got. Hold on, it's not there yet. Wait for it, friends.
I will say, obviously with a veto going into this, it's really important, obviously, to pick apart the maps. And what it looks like here, FaZe Clan have done. FaZe have been happy to veto eUnited's best maps alongside their best maps. Now, interestingly enough, FaZe Clan have just won their last 2 search and destroys at this very venue. You know, both of them beat Arsenal. We heard the analysts talk about it, but it slips through the net and it gets in at their pick. They choose Arsenal. Yes, we favor United in search and destroys in general, but current form right now, Championship Sunday, whatever the day is, I have no idea, July 21st, but, you know, do you still favor eUnited in the search and destroy? We'll talk about it in a second as we do break down this hard point. And again, look how much it went back and forth. Main Street, bottom shop.
It was for me, it was the bottom shop. It was the way that we saw BZ keep playing that front door. It was the rotations coming out of the dojo courtyard, out of showers that we saw Clay making in the final moments. That was really where the difference makers were. That 102-18 in a match that was so close, absolutely preposterous. Asim has had a relatively slow start in this matchup. I mean, he has had a spectacular tournament so far. I mean, Asim, again, a newcomer, FaZe Clan Black. He wins the Open at Fort Worth, bang, finds himself on a FaZe Clan in the starting roster. And now look at him. He's almost playing for a spot in the Grand Finals here in the CWL Finals.
But yeah, for you guys at home as well, both these teams have secured themselves $200,000. This is a $100,000 matchup guaranteed. Winner, of course, will go to the Grand Final, securing top 2, and that is a minimum of $300,000. Simple maths. However, again, when you talk about it, when Asim kind of came into the pro scene, he was alongside Zuma, who'd previously not qualified with FaZe Clan. It was just a bit of a mismatch. You know, who was right there with them? Cell. And again, we talked about Asim there maybe having a slow start. Cell didn't. He was, what, 27 and 18 when we were going into showers there. He had that Tempest, and we maybe didn't see it, but there is a lot of fans here for FaZe.
A lot of fans here for FaZe.
I think there may be a few fans for eUnited out there. Just a few.
We've touched upon the rookies of FaZe, the rookies on eUnited again, BZ and Sim, the gruesome twosome, the dynamic duo, the new Tiny Terrors, as the fans have passionately and affectionately coined them. They have had an outstanding turn of events against Sim since joining that squad. First event, London, absolutely turned heads. We're talking highlight plays, we're talking absolute mind-blowing clips. You know, you've seen him on Twitter, you've seen him on Twitch, and it's the same thing here. He's absolutely going off. But for me now, this Sorg duo in eUnited, in Simp and Abizi, they found the answer to Dylan. They took down Rex 3-0. They found the answer to Havoc and to Envoy. They took down Gen G 3-1. Are they the most fearsome Sorg duo in the world right now?
Oh, it's very well possible to do so. I think we might actually find out in the Grand Final who that may be. I do want to quickly say Arsenal search and destroy, though. 100 Thieves lost 6-1 to FaZe Clan. Luminosity lost 6-3 to FaZe Clan. Are they going to shut down another Titan in eUnited? It's looking good for FaZe Clan here. Round 1, and we've already said goodbye to a BZ Pristini. Clayton, though, will shut down Cell. Arstes has his back now. A 3v2.
Uh-oh. Reinforcements have arrived. And it's in the form of Simp and his Paladin. Great awareness as his teammates gets dropped. That's a big shot, so that's a nice kill. It's a 2v1 right now. Oh boy! It's a 1v1! Can he find something absolutely outstanding here? Going for the hunt. It is going to be 0-0. Now picks up the bomb. It's a one-on-one with Simp. And Simp! Oh boy! 1v3! Simp is my dad!
It might be too easy for a BZ. We need some kind of slogan for this.
Simple.
Freak of nature.
It's simple.
Look at this.
He made it so effortless there. When all hope was lost, his teammates had fallen around him. He picks up the strife in hand and he doesn't miss a single beat. Round 1's in the books.
Yeah, I said it was looking good for FaZe Clan. I did. I said those words. It opened up so well. It was a 3v5.
Let's do it again.
Just one more time.
Let's do it again.
It's simply, no pun intended, it's simply the way that he kind of just maneuvers.
He was hoping for
maneuvers, should I say, around that jet there and just stays alive. Incredible stuff, and he's going to be pushing straight through the middle as well.
Yeah, why not? Still, a solid start from United. Before the start of the tournament, again, the boot camp they had, Coach Vicento going into this one, he said one of the biggest changes they have to make is their search and destroy. Not their strongest game mode, and right now it's looking absolutely fine if you ask me. It is a 4v2. As FaZe have once again been eviscerated in these opening moments of the round.
Feels like Sim's almost got overkill on when he has that strife. It's not fair, really, but with 0 and Scraps in a 2v4, and they have to make the retake. Scraps is waiting here for his fellow countryman to get alongside him. He's going to find that one-on-one. Who is it? It's Sim with the strife, and 0 and Scraps a toast. I think that's 5-0 now for Sim after just 2 rounds.
I mean, this is where we have to start seeing FaZe do something different quickly. The adaptation has to be, it's got to be something special real fast, because the trades are definitely going the way of eUnited. They've got initiative in almost every single round. Whether it's Sim picking up snipes, or it's Arstes and Pristini working together so well to find these trades. They take the initiative so fast, and they do not let those mistakes fly by. FaZe have got to find something special. They need to get an early pick. A sniper kill would be ideal.
Yeah.
But they have to do something to slow down this momentum that's building from eUnited.
But we heard Zero, again, on the analyst desk, they kind of said, you know, he's putting the sniper away for FaZe Clan, and, you know, they almost feel like it's not needed. You know, he's going back to just a normal standard role, whatever it needs to fill, and maybe that is the way to beat them. But Arsenal, Search and Destroy was looking so strong for FaZe, and don't get me wrong, they should have won round 1. You know it, I know it. Sim didn't know it.
He didn't care. He's 5-0 right now. Bombs made it over the way B very, very quickly. Nades are up. That's a good throw. Trophy system's going to slow it down. That'd have been an easy kill there. Waiting for it. Sim's going to get stunned. Waiting for the push, but teammates are there to cover him, so we love that from eUnited. An early kill, again, an early 2. The trap was set, it didn't matter. aBeZy now making his way forward. Can't quite get the kill as Scraps finds a nice 2. 2 kills this round for Scraps. Cell makes it another one, and now it's a 2-on-2.
Simp and Arsty, Cell and Scraps. Scraps, great little double there. Bait and switch round elbow. And the bomb seems to be just static at that elbow as we speak. Arsty's and Sim feel the rotate on. We've got a frag grenade in the top pocket of Arsty's to see what he can do with that. Again, Simp is playing for streaks at this point. Simp does not want to be running in, all guns blazing, especially with a Strife, but take that with a pinch of salt. 21 seconds on the clock here. Bomb looks likely to be going down, and Frag Friday.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Doesn't land, but boy, it was exciting. 2-2 still in the 3rd round. Arsty's just repositioning. Great position for them both to be in. A body shot and a trade-in from the ICR would be great. Simp's got himself a secondary, should he have to get close. But he's just as dangerous up close as he is from far away. Cell's going to get that kill. It's now a 2v1. Can he repeat history? There's no way FaZe take the gamble there and go for the push. He's going to play back for streaks now. He's not going to give his life up.
And surely at a time, FaZe start to push this, and they know Simp's up 5-0. I mean, you don't want to feed him, but you maybe want to try and take him out. FaZe saying no, he's 225 away, we'll get him next round. It's a round to FaZe. However, Simp will stay alive.
That's a lot of respect from FaZe to Simp in that situation. A lot of respect for the way he's playing right now, the shots he's making, but also a very smart move for the team in general. Again, if you give him a kill and he gets streaks, that's potentially a round you lose later on, especially on Arsenal. They're happy to take the round and potentially deal with the streaks later on.
Yeah. This was beautiful bait and switch here, because Scraps goes away, recharges, baits his teammate out, and then takes down aBeZy.
That was a huge win at 8 HP there on aBeZy. That is incredible moments in these tense gunfights where he was slightly off position. He comes back in, finds a tasty kill. Difficult to do in these high pressure situations.
Round 4. Sniper still out, and rightly so. However, look at that minimap. FaZe Clan opted for the mid. eUnited all-out attack on A. Now, Simp obviously not carrying the bomb with his sniper, but he's going to recognize the flank. He's going to be calling. Oh my God! 5-7, 6 to midnight, 25 points away from streaks, and that's going to be another. Don't do it to him, Simp. Do not. Don't you dare. eUnited. eUnited.
There must be a special on the FaZe players, because Simp got 2 for 1 happily there. They lined up for him, and he drives that 50 cal straight through those 2 members. Zero and Zuma. See you in round 5.
He added one more to the mix as well. He nearly got that snipe.
Dude.
Then he pulls out the Strife and takes another out.
And that streaks as well.
Again.
Simp, I mean, what? So what, you're laughing though, if you're close to it right now, you're like, yeah, we're breaking this. Let's go. Let's go, team.
That's it, Simp. Let's flip and go.
I forgot there are other players on eUnited at this point. He's 8-0!
Yeah, it's difficult, you know. eUnited collectively have 10 kills between them, and Simp has 8. It's pretty even across the board, but Simp will be looking to extend that, of course. Lightning's great. Hellstorm is better.
And FaZe have been stunned after that kind of performance. It was a 5-man push around the back. It was, okay, let's make sure we kill Simp in one go. Didn't quite work out, so now they've slowed this right down. Even spread cross map. Bomb's very slowly making its way through that center, through lab. But again, eUnited have repositioned this. They're watching their entry to lab. There was the shots through from Pristini on a cell. The jig is up. They know the play's coming, but you have to make something happen if you're FaZe.
Yeah, I don't know if Simp actually pinged the lightning right at the back there. I saw him pause for a second on the mini-map, and suddenly FaZe started running around all sporadic. So We'll see a little later on. However, Bomb still going in the middle, and Arstees blinks once, and he's down to 25 HP. The slip and slide from Brasini finds one. Bait and switch there is not enough for FaZe Clan as aBeZy makes light work of Cell. And with 25 seconds to go, eUnited, favorable position. They have a lightning strike. They know where FaZe Clan is. FaZe need to go. FaZe need to act, but eUnited, they're sat there waiting. FaZe are knocking at the door, and eUnited, they're sat on the other side with a big fat smile.
What are they going to do? They got to get their kills. It is not happening, friends. That's a big round. That is an extremely dominant round from eUnited.
Clay's like, what are they doing? Are they playing? It's interesting, you very rarely see 7 players still alive at the end of a search and destroy, and everyone looking at each other like, I don't know what to do. What do you want to do? I don't know.
I don't know what to do. I don't want to go A.
Nah, I don't want to go B.
Well, they're already at B. I can't go to B.
Simp might be there.
I don't want to go. Simp's already beaming us. I don't know what to do.
Simp's probably at A as well.
Simp's at A as well. Damn it.
FaZe Clan. Struggle bus is real right now.
This is stupid. After how close the hard point was. Still, Simp not far away from full streaks, 8-0. The rest of the team's doing their job as well. The push towards A is very, very real. B site absolutely clear, but we are seeing that be tested on the other side of the map by Arstees.
And I like this from FaZe Clan. They've kind of gone all out here, and they've just charged at them, knowing that the lightning strike is. Asim does find a double lightning strike used. And will this be around? They don't utilize it. Simp with the strife again. 10 to nothing. Talking to nothing. 0 and his kills. Living up to the name. 50 seconds left to go. I'm sure he'll be looking to change that. I'm sure he will. But in the middle with Cell and Scraps, eUnited find themselves in a 3v3. Sim yet to die in 6 rounds.
I mean, sometimes, you know, stories end up writing themselves, and right now that's what it feels like for United.
I think Simp actually had a chat with one of the analysts, and he was like, yeah, I'm quite tired actually today. Doesn't seem it.
Did he really say that?
Yeah, I think he did.
My ass, here we go.
A liar.
Down. Sim trying to hit the back. Clay's going to find the first kill, 3v2. Zero's way out and about. He will catch Clayster on the transition. There's a player coming through middle as well, but again, 30 seconds on that bomb. FaZe have to double up. Scraps and Zero, the 2 Brits. Got to make these kills concise, but they have to do it together again. We are seeing quite a spread from eUnited on the defense.
Again, I don't think the FaZe have really worked this time very, very well here. They're going to be pushing out, and it just seems a little too easy for eUnited. However, Simp has been stunned. He's going to be running behind barrels, helping for his life. He stuck him on the ankles. Good night, Scraps. The bomb is being defused. Is he seeing him? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I believe the defuse came in.
I believe it did.
I think that's a frustration fist bump there, maybe from Arstees there.
He said, my bad.
Oh.
There's real frustration there. He saw the ankle on the right-hand side. Sim gets the stick, he takes him down. It was full martyrdom at that point. But Arstees, I mean, we watched this play. He makes the charge around the corner. He does catch an ankle there. That's very unfortunate.
Oh my goodness. Now that's a round where you go 5-1 up, you've got a Hellstorm, and you're sitting pretty. Now that's a little bit of a momentum changer. Zero finds his first kill. He clutches up, maybe he starts to turn things around. Simp finds his first death, if you take that as a negative, but Simp watching over B. Nothing's gonna be there. FaZe trying to be aggressive. Here comes the Hellstorm.
The impetus now is really on Arstees to not let that kind of round get to him. Oh, fancy piloting round the corner, right to the back of Machinery. Brilliant shot from Simp there, not easy to do. Pristini, right place, oh, wrong time, but his brother's got his back. 2v2.
Now's the time to clutch up for Arstees. Again, after that little defuse coming in, Simp still got the Paladin, so anything can happen here. And of course, the handy little strife.
This is familiar territory for Simp. He does have a teammate to back him up now on the flank. The shots have gone through. They isolate the 1v1, and now it's a 1v1 again. Simp versus Cell! Oh boy! Celium is not letting it happen again. Big round from FaZe. And now the mental game starts to kick in. Arstees is like, okay, sorry guys, again, my bad. We lost the fight, we didn't get the defuse. This is a tough round to lose again. FaZe, is this a turning point for them?
It most definitely is. You know, they clutch up on a defuse, they win a 1v1. Cell takes down his ex-teammate, that's got to gas him up a little bit. And, you know, FaZe start to get something rolling. They were great at this map. Like I said, they took down 100 Thieves. Taking down someone else as well, whoever it may be. Round 8, though, amongst us. And 1 round to FaZe Clan, and we're all tied up, believe it or not. Simp, the shining star, with 13 kills after just 7 rounds.
Sim gets away with his life after what was a heavy set of tags. Gunfights towards A. As you can see, the advance now starting to build for eUnited have surged across that street. Zuma tactical retreat, Zero making his way in through the vents, trying just to find some line of sight there. Clayster gets taken care of on the back, but the bomb does go down. Now we force the engagement on that A site. The United backing on up, but they are pinched. Cell wins the fight on the front. The war in the rear has been won only by United for the time being, 4v3.
Interestingly enough, Sim's got a Sorg as well this time around, so it's a 3v4. Cell's actually hopped on it. Cell's got off it. Zuma sliding forward. Sim comes out good again. Prestini, the Sorg duo, too good to be true, it seems. But Scraps, 1v3, shooting absolutely everything. Someone still needs to defuse the bomb, and with 13 seconds here, eUnited sitting pretty. Scraps, not a hope, not a prayer.
Ow, my. I mean, look, you got to hand it to him. Scraps. What an immaculate display of individual skill that was. The bomb goes down and Sim gets it.
Taking whatever you hand into Scraps and taking it back and giving it to Sim. He gets a 3-kill streak that round. Finds number 16, and he's the one to stay alive. He's got to be the highlight as well for the best play. And him and Prestini really did play this so beautifully. And again, it's this movement. He did it previously around the jet. These tight angles that he can just bob and weave. Very talented stuff. And Sim, again, consistently clutching up for eUnited.
The man himself, those baby blues, he's way more Iceman and less Night King right now. Map point for United. It's a fight in the lab, head to head. Sim's going to try and lead the charge. There's the opening gunfight, the exchange of fire. Asim close to it. Nades are exchanged, and it's a bit of friendly fire, and that's very unfortunate. Clay, though, still alive in the 4v3. He's going to get the shots through, and again, friendly fire is the name of the game here in round 9.
2v3. FaZe Clan getting the hard advantage here. He's just find a big kill, but he's weak. 8 HP. He's going to be charged, hunting, and he will be the prey as Zuma gets another round on the board for FaZe Clan, and suddenly you start to believe. Yes, we've seen incredible stuff from eUnited, from Simp in particular, but FaZe, again, a lot of team fire. We saw that grenade come in, maybe help them out a little bit, but collectively, this search and destroy is not over.
Man, it's just when you think it could be. Arsty's just not fully stimmed back there. He had a little bit of health left to regain. FaZe. The resolve is still strong. They don't let it get to him. This is not over yet. The United still at map point at 5-4. Can FaZe tie it up here in round 10?
Scraps really turning things around. 9 kills to his name as well. Simp back with the Paladin in his hand. Bomb lingering around kitchen. No one being over aggressive. I say that Asim actually starting to push up and get some really strong information. Clay, though, has made himself aware. Asim rotates back into the middle. This might be an opening here for eUnited to push up. Asim takes some damage just getting out of there.
He's so brilliant at doing it, though. Asim is so brilliant at being that forward scout. He makes the shots forward. He takes a bit of damage. He backs on out, but he really dies in those situations. That's so important for FaZe. What? Excuse him, wow. That was scary.
Just a tickle for Cell. Quick stim shot, you're good to go. Never mind. Asim this time gets bitten by Clayster. Spat back out, and it's a 5v4. It is 5-2-4 with 25 seconds. This could be the very end here. eUnited looking to collapse on FaZe Clan. Zuma says no. Zuma says no.
Zuma, what shots? The bomb's down, he knows it. Can he find any more? No, Arstes puts an end to that. Zero, though, on the flank. What timing, what discipline, shots are there, and that is an exceptional round from FaZe. Round 11. This is far from over. One round. One round left in this search.
The trigger discipline from Zero as well. I know it didn't work out to him, but he bided his time. He got into it. He got messy, and FaZe clutch up once more. Ladies and gentlemen, round 11.
This is where legends are made. And Sim's doing everything he can to write himself into the annals of history with this performance, but it is not over yet. Charge through mid, comes out from FaZe. Prestini once again, the watchman on the door, the guardian, as he lets those players know that he's coming. And the vent play, it's a heavy stack through vents. Look at them lining up. Clay could find one. That's a big nade, not enough to get the job done.
It's again Asip, that scout that finds the information. Cluster at the ready. Simp waiting. He's 1 kill away from that war machine as well, and boy oh boy, if that starts to come out and play, things are definitely going to get messy. Arcees is actually waiting. You can see what we can see. BZ finds the first, opens up the account, and now FaZe Clan, they're forced to back off.
But which way do they back off? Do they back off into Clayster? Do they back off into Sim? Sim's now trying to reinforce that player at the steps. It's going to be Clay. The Paladin wants to get in position. Abizi dicing with death, just teasing, trying to get that player forward, baiting him out for his teammates, but the play is happening towards A. 20 seconds left, FaZe, not again. You have to get the bomb down, and they're going to be doing it towards B, but Arcees, he's making his way forward now, trying to find the kills, and this nade from Abizi could actually ruin it. Kaboom! 5-on-2.
Abizi's pushing forward, and Abizi has one thing on his mind. Celium, it's all up to you. Fists are out, Fury running through, but the defuse is coming through, and eUnited, they take the search and destroy in round 11 without losing a man. Simp, what an incredible performance here, as FaZe Clan so close, yet so far away. Scuff player of the game has to be the man, the myth, the Simp. 2 for 1.
FaZe sent everything round the back. They gave him everything they had. And Sim took him on the chest and picks up that fantastic collateral. No sweat in the early stages of that search and destroy, but FaZe, there is a whole lot of fight left in that lineup. 2-0, but this series could not be any closer, friends. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating.
Oh, most certainly are. FaZe Clan, a lot to do. Reverse sweep has to come through right now.
Well, after the break, Control, this is the winner's bracket final. Control on Seaside will decide potentially the fate of our grand finalists. See you after the break. have returned. CWL Finals here in Miami. Miles and Momo. 2-0 in a series? 2-0 here in the winner bracket final. FaZe versus eUnited, and I am shocked, surprised, and pretty aroused at the fact that we're 2-0 up. eUnited have clutched up in 2 phenomenal maps. We have a whole lot more to go though, Phil.
I tell you what, 2-0, but mate, 3 points, 1 round. Control, it's got to be going to a round 5. I don't know which way it's going. Miami, we thinking eUnited? What about FaZe Clan? Okay.
That's fine by me. We love COD here in the Miami Convention Center. Seaside Control, a team of FaZe's caliber. We've seen what they can do in this tournament. Well, they did to 100 Thieves. Now we've got them here. A reverse sweep could be on the cards. This is not over yet, friends. Into Seaside.
For eUnited, this is $100,000 in 1 map. 200,000 to 300,000. Let's get those 30 lives taken down a peg or 2 here. Scrap's going to be jumping out the window and find himself with a few broken ankles for a second, but it looks like here a very hard push onto A. Coming in for eUnited, RC's going to be left outside alone there as Asim will make light work of that one. That's a very strong start for FaZe Clan. Loses 2, takes down 5, and 0. Looking to set up with that ICR.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Solid defensive work from FaZe. They keep this play going. We have seen eUnited get onto that point, and A was the first point they managed to get their hands on. Now they're into B. Scrap's doing what he can to slow him down. Again, defensively, of course, Seaside very, very favorable. Oh, that was somewhere in the middle. Oh, that's dangerous. Run, Asim!
Now between the 2 teams, this map has only been played so far once. That was eUnited versus Reciprocity. It was a hot 3-0, but FaZe Clan maybe a different beast here. For a BZ sim play. And the boys here, as the concussion comes through, Zero finds a double. So far, Zero's had a flying start at 7-1. However, 2 ticks onto B. eUnited making progress. Sim finds 1, tags the second, shut down by Zuma. Is going to be Clay this time around. That second tick not going any further just yet.
Yeah, it's tough to get in. Test there again. Oh, brilliant stuff. And again, Abizi continues the run. Now we're into the final part of this B zone. Aim to capture it again. Celium doing what he can to make his way forward. Fantastic work again on the offense now as eUnited look to close out B. And there it is. B captured. Now to A. But again, the life count dwindling somewhat for the members of eUnited. But those kind of kills and those back-to-back, they really help at 10 to 11 now, with FaZe a slight advantage.
Life count dwindling, 2 go down, 8 to 10. Sim coming through, quick shot punch, sees Scraps jump, and a miss. But Scraps down to just a slither of health, finds 1, and that is going to be Sim here. Easy into the mix, slip and slide, finds the lightning, and with a 6v6 here, that could come into play. eUnited, no respawns, courtesy of Scraps.
Scraps has had a good series so far. I mean, the search wasn't too much. Oh boy, they're retaking the top of the church. They're pushing into it. Now it's a 4-on-4. These gunfights are absolutely ferocious between these 2 teams. Again, trades have got to be on point. You can't let anything go. And oh boy, Clay got a taste of someone there. That stun out is not going to do anything. Trophy cuts it down. 3-on-2. As eUnited surging forward. Arsty's now trying to get into the mix, trying to get into that fight. Better late than never. They hit the back. Asim trying to find something now. As the defense at A, it's down to 2 men, 2 on the offense.
Huge from Zero. He makes it a 2v2, and he actually gets away with his life. The important thing, now the problem is, FaZe can't really just kind of step outside because there's trouble. Trouble being Clay, but RST is left in a 1v2. It is simply just that. There's 25 seconds on the clock to do this. Best with the ICR. Arcetes sees the shoulder of 1. Deep breath. Time is ticking. FaZe are not wanting to poke out. They know who's left, and they're making him push. The contest comes in, the bait, the switch, the Zero that is the hero finds all 3 of the final ones there as Scraps takes a sip watching that one. That's what you like to see from FaZe, clutching up when it matters in a 2v3.
His feet were up, and he was just like, "You got this, boys." No drama. And again, you felt the tension there as Arsty's made his way in through that front door.
Oh my goodness, Abizi. Put it away.
Those 2 members of FaZe, if they peek out, if they give him 1 kill, then immediately it becomes doable for him. But they did not waver, they did not choke that.
And you go back, you start to think of eUnited, they threw a full force at A and it didn't work out for them. You know, if they went for B first of all, is that different? Do they have those extra 3-4 lives going into it? A little too late now. Zero had a very, very slow search and destroy, we all know, but he's turning it around. 10 kills in the first round, as is aBeZy. aBeZy, of course, having those streaks. And
oh boy.
it's more of information with the lightning strike here.
That's a lot of information, though, and here's the entire the team is out through mid-map. One of them sitting in the front, two now back to the back. Sim's there. I mean, Sim is dangerous as he is to his opponents, as he is to his teammates right now. Sim's still alive, taking his way forward. Zuma, brilliant shots, brilliant work from Zuma to try to keep that play going, but now it's put to bed. Over to B we go on the offense. Arsty's, you don't want to go up close against that ICR. He really makes that look easy.
Yeah, Arsty's known, obviously. He just kind of hip fires, get that first tag in. Quick shot punch. Can do it with any weapon. Lightning strike coming down. Scraps though with the Cluster Defiance one. aBeZy actually only takes out his teammate there. Better have left that and thrown it out the side here, but B is okay. A is fine. Prestini will be wondering what just shot him in the face there off spawn, but as he spawns on up, he's recruiting his teammate Clayster. Clayster like, oh, okay, yeah, I don't want it either. Cell's getting both! Oh my goodness, Prestini comes back from the grave. Revenge is sweet here. No ticks at A, no ticks at B. 21-20 with a Hellstorm for aBeZy.
And once again, we are seeing FaZe hit the spawns of eUnited, trying to really break that life count, trying to give themselves as much of an advantage as they possibly can. Now they can hit A from behind. Zuma, once again, keeping this strong push from the rear going. He's going to back up again. Very, very smart to force those members of eUnited to charge through, and he's going to line them up through that door and deal as much damage as he can. Still, the clock is ticking, and in this time, no one from FaZe has been able to buy any ground anywhere else on the map.
Yeah, Zero actually let one slip through the middle as well. Zuma could be caught off guard, but no, Simp finds another double. The duo of Simp and aBeZy putting up numbers of 1.64 in control and 1.2. Incredible stuff, but 13 seconds, something needs to change. Your two players I'm just talking about is changing things around for eUnited. Lightning strike at the ready, keeping them at base. Scraps will get in with 8.3 on the clock. Clayster and aBeZy now combining, but they need to charge. They need to get in. There's no one near the point. eUnited, they should have it, and with 17 lives still to go overall, it doesn't matter. The defense is strong.
I mean, this is the Seaside we've seen of early Black Ops 4, where the defensive rounds are the more, profitable ones. You get your round wins on the defense. On the offense, it takes a real miraculous play to hit through on B and then clutch up at A. It's so close to the defender's spawn, it's very, very difficult to make consecutive kills and get the capture through. And that's why FaZe were really going for the spawn kills there. They're trying to get them as soon as they come into the map. It's very, very hard to do still, especially when the individual skill in this matchup is so high across the entire board.
2-0 in the series if you just joined us, all tied up in the control now. eUnited, will they go for that church push again, or will they just simply hit B hard? They seem to win the initials. Again, the swords are incredible. Tempest, close for Arsty's. They have that War Machine and the Slam. FaZe, they've got nothing.
Lightning strike comes through, makes safe mid-map. Free reign now for Clayster to make his way through middle. Cini now finding the kills are on the B side. That is very, very good work out of eUnited.
This is perfect. They might have lost Simp in the action, but everyone else has been taken down. And that's going to be the first 2 ticks minimum here, it seems, over by B. Whether FaZe just kind of chalk it up and give it away, we'll soon see. They've lost 1 life, and that's going to be doubled here. Clayster will fall in the middle.
Specialist slowly being built now for FaZe Clan. But again, they're very, very much losing the specialist race to eUnited. Big nade. Scraps there, but he will be dropped in mid-map, and again, we are seeing that play now developing through mid-map. The defense is very, very strong. There's a lot of FaZe bodies watching over the front door of the church, and now Sim has managed to find the opening, and he slipped right on through so fast, running lightweight. He's incredibly quick. Teammates are there, backing him up, and now the capture begins at A. This could be the offensive round win they need. War Machine for Sim, putting it to good work.
Yep, 5 life lead, make it 7.
Oh boy.
Kills are going down, eUnited looking strong. They do have to hold on. They, of course, respawn at the other side of the map. The contest comes in. One player's going in and out. But Asim finds himself a double. And that's enough for FaZe Clan just to hold this one off for now. First tick does come in. It wouldn't surprise me to see Clay use something like the TAC 5 on the next push.
eUnited, they throw a War Machine at it. They throw a few lives in there. They manage to get the first tick. They've still got plenty of specialists, as you said. TAC 5's there. They can invest those to try to get another. And there's only 3 ticks, and they've got 3 specialists left.
Clay actually goes down.
Ooh, that was as close as it could have been to absolute catastrophe for FaZe. How many lives does this cat have left? Well, it's 15 technically, but you know what I mean. TAC 5 comes through from Clay. They're going in. The Slam has been taken down to 50%. Pristini trying to hit these players on the back.
Yeah, and that TAC 5, as expected, kind of comes through at the right time, but shot in the back. Oh my goodness, the TAC 5 saves him for a second. Simp and Abizi do find 2, but it's all red here for FaZe Clan. Now the TAC 5 comes back and answers, and suddenly it's 200 HP for everybody for FaZe. And the tables seem to have turned, but the life count still favors eUnited. FaZe hold on to the church once more. Double pushing, team effort. FaZe Clan coming out on top with these last couple of battles.
It's so hard to break in a church. There are 4 ways in. It is extremely difficult to make that break happen. And again, you're close to the defending team spawn. But wait a minute, I take it all back. The eUnited are on point. 5 lives left for FaZe. The Tempest, it sounds like it may be out. I may have just misheard that.
I don't think it's even needed. 11v3. The tick is coming in. No one's at the door. eUnited block the wall and block FaZe Clan back once more. 1 round away from taking the series 3-0, securing an extra $100,000, you know, as you do on a championship Sunday.
That was huge, and what a way to get it done. An offensive round for eUnited. They've pushed FaZe 1 step closer to the edge, and now on a defensive round, we've seen how solid they are. This is looking good for eUnited. They just have to hold on now. A minute 30 lives, and they're in their grand final.
Yeah, eUnited, of course, kind of made FaZe use a few of those specialists as well. That was a choice. We saw the TAC 5 come in. Scraps, Cell, and Asim should get the specialist this round alone. Arsty's, of course, with the Tempest is the only thing. So we'll see how that one works out. What are we going to see from FaZe, though? It's a fast, aggressive push towards the church, and it's not going to work out.
This is classic Control, though. The losing teams start to build up their specialists, and they use those specialists to wind it up and tie the map up and get you to that round 5 still. eUnited on the defense. Lovely stun from Clay. Finds the first. The second is there from Simp. This is powerful defense again. Just when it looks so dangerous. And again, the trades are going to be there. This is a brilliant stuff, but Scraps! That's a plot twist.
That's a misplay by Clayster. If I've ever seen one, that's not what you like to see here. That could have been very, very different. But Scraps and Zuma now in. Trophy down. B should be secure. eUnited might just chalk this one up and say, we've been solid at the church. Zuma, though. Zuma's actually hidden those barrels. We know what he can do.
Zuma flank on the way. He's trying to find an opening, trying to find information again. With the capture now, have to see FaZe make their way out of the old site, retain as many lives as they can, and still fight towards A. Pristini's going to try and hit the back. He's lured those players away, but you know what? Oh, that's big. Can he get away with his life? That's huge again. Just burning the clock.
Zuma's on the flank. He's made his way through barrels. He's found himself a double. Potentially Clayster goes down. Simp, though, turns and will find one. That is not going to be enough here for Arsty. Cell shut down the Tempest and now pushing forward 20-20 on the life count. Pristini's in no man's land, it seems. He's going to actually be running back, trying to catch a couple off spawn.
He might do, but watch out for Scraps as well on a 5 spree at this point in time. Zuma flank, Pristini flank. 75 away now from Streak. Scraps, War Machine, looking to lay siege to the church. He's on a crusade, but Abizi defends the faith. He takes care of that War Machine. Simp now hitting the side. The slam comes through for someone on the other side there, and it's not going to happen. Pristini gets his fist out, and again, 1 minute left on the clock as the contest is there. The life count relatively even. Boy, this is coming down to it.
Asim failed the slam, didn't find anything. Abizi's coming up on his second here, I believe. 14-16, 22-15 for Abizi, 13-22 for Asim. You can tell the difference in the swords right now. Pristini finds 0. Someone which has been questioned on Championship Sunday a couple of times, but Pristini turning up right now. 3 down for eUnited. They're in the church. They're biting at the cherry here. Can they find the final kills? FaZe.
Uh-oh. They're on, and there's a lot of bodies in there. They're managing to get towards that second tick. Tactical retreat from Cell. 0 still up top. These Viking invaders have just come in and they're pillaging your church. They're looking to capture it. There's the final contest. This is big. That's a huge kill from Abizi. Sim answers back. 5 lives left for eUnited now. And they've drained that final tick at A. Can they find these kills? They're all on point. The hit fire from Zuma! From Zuma! He gets 2!
Sim, Clay, and Pristini, they have their work cut out. However, they've just taken down 4 straight. 3-12 is now 3-8. 1 from Cell. Clayster makes it 2v7. The time is ticking, but FaZe have the time. If they push together, they can simply outnumber eUnited. It's all down to Simp, and it's not going to be enough. We are going to see another round here. FaZe Clan coming up clutch when it matters. And I think the Tempest is still available for FaZe. Cell, incredible stuff here around barrels. Great movement pushing forward, and the decisiveness, when you're in that church and you're just trying to get that tick as fast as possible, interestingly enough, Cell actually decides to get off the point just to push forward, to keep eUnited back, and I think that was probably the smartest play that I saw all around there, because he could have just kind of panicked and almost just stacked it. He doesn't. He makes the smart play. He guards the entrances. We are going to round 5. Ladies and gentlemen, quick reminder, Hardpoint, 3-point, search and destroy 1 round, and in Control, we see round number 5. Is this going to be bittersweet for FaZe Clan, or are we going to see the start of something special? Let's get into round 5.
Match point for United. This is the $100,000 round of Control. The defense didn't pan out for United. Can the defense pan out for FaZe? Tempest for Cell now. Early investment. Again, if you can catch an early couple of kills, push them back into their spawn, that's exactly what FaZe are doing. You watch that 1 minute disintegrate into absolutely nothing. Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns, I don't feel so good.
Cellium still has that Tempest out for a brief moment, but he's not going to be finding anything. No one pushing him just yet. And it looks like eUnited read that perfectly. They started to push through those barrels, started to dominate those close quarters with the swords. That's where they've been the best so far. Slam for Abizi, War Machine for Sim. It's all been drained for FaZe Clan, but they're on the defense here. 24-22, 2 life lead here for FaZe Clan, but they're on A.
Abizi did it. He used his slam again to no avail whatsoever. The A capture is looking fantastic. They've slithered in. They managed to make this work. Play trying to find the back. Sim gets absolutely decimated up front. Cell and Zuma getting the kills done, so the contest is still good, but Abizi is still alive and kicking, and this is a gunfight for the ages. Tac 5 comes through and keeps him alive for as long as he possibly can. Clay, 85 points away now from streaks to contest. He's letting it go. The capture of B now begins. He bought so much time with those final moments with that Tac 5. He's allowed his boys onto B. War Machine's now out for Sim. eUnited are looking to throw everything in the kitchen sink to get this done.
Yeah, this is going to be the second tick. Whether FaZe Clan push this, I don't know. There's 40 seconds. There's War Machines as well. Ready. Flat jacket, is it on? Doesn't matter. Nothing connects for that one. B, done, dusted. It's over to A. They need 1 tick. There's 16 lives between these 2 teams. Simp and RC still have 200 health as well. Zuma close to the Tac 5 boost. If he can go off, if Zuma can go off and maybe reach 30 kills, that changes the game for FaZe Clan.
1 tick remains at A. 15 lives for FaZe, 14 lives for eUnited, and now an absolute masterclass in how not to throw a match. Pristini hoping to find these kills from behind. Cell holds the back.
Zuma finds one, but he does go down a little closer to that Tac 5. And again, this is a game which doesn't matter sometimes when there's 23 lives left. If one wave goes down for United, if you only need 1 tick, oh my goodness, I love it. Find one, back off, find the second, doesn't stay alive there, but with the life lead, FaZe start to push, and FaZe start to fall! eUnited now down to 9v9. They're gonna spawn closer, of course, with the defense here, but pushing on forward, Zero goes big, Abizi still alive, kicking, contesting, and Cell finds another Sim. Back and forward, 5-6. FaZe Clan, they're spawning so close, does it even matter?
Slow it down, 5-6, 40 seconds.
Tac 5.
The Tac 5 comes through for FaZe. They're going to have a whole load of HP to work with. Abizi trying to find the kill on the flank. Grapples at the ready. Simp does have his cluster to work with, and they cleaned out all of the trophy system. So now we have 30 seconds, 1 play left. 5v5. It couldn't be any better. Can eUnited close it out? On the spawns, Clay gets oh my! The immediate answer back comes in from Abizi. Pristini finds another, so that's a 4-on-3. They need to get on the point and stop the clock. Pristini, he doesn't manage to find anything. A 2-on-3, 10 seconds left. eUnited, you have to contest. Simp finds 1. He's making his way in, and sadly a teammate there could do it for him. Arcites, he goes down! And FaZe, they force the map 4.
It comes down to 1 life. Hardpoint, 3 points, search and destroy a single round in Control. There's 300 lives in Control. It comes down to just 1.
Is this the beginning of something special for FaZe Clan? Quick look at the last minute of that absolutely historic Control game.
I thought FaZe would have closed this out easier when they had the life lead and that Tac 5 came in. you just kind of stack bodies with the respawns being closer. But what eUnited did so well was this very moment. They got 4 down. That's coming straight off spawn, and what it gives them is the freedom to push into church and to settle. They find that 5th kill being ASIP. Now the contests start to flow trophies out of there, and Simp goes off. At this very point, it has to be Zuma in that TAC 5, which keeps FaZe in it. Clayster makes a pretty smart play here, because he knows, again, if anyone goes down, Clay can make that spawn kill. He's hoping that his team can go off and pick those all-important ones. Just bear in mind, Simp 33 and 20. aBeZy 30 and 23.
Watch this final gunfight that Clay loses on the back.
This is horrible.
That's a rough one.
Oh.
Cell staying alive there is absolutely tremendous. aBeZy does an amazing job picking up these kills. Pristini in his prime position, he makes his way forward, but he can't guess perfectly. He cannot know that Cell is directly behind him. He could have taken 2 possible routes and he loses out there. In these final moments, this final 5 seconds, the nades are there. Simp is doing, again, everything he possibly can. Brilliant trades from he and Arcetes. But when you open the trades up, you tend to lose them.
And that's it. Cell staying alive. He wins a one-on-one on Clayster on a power position from Clay. But what does he do after that? He pushes in church, he finds another. And after that, he actually finds that very important kill. In a 2v2 situation, he finds the first engagement. He does get traded, but it means Arcetes is weak and vulnerable. Cell, that very end there was incredible. I don't think he realizes maybe how important that kill onto Clayster was at the back. He didn't have the TAC 5 boost. He was down and out and dead to rights. Hardpoint coming up next.
Arsenal Hardpoint. We're still on match point for eUnited, but FaZe, man, what a comeback. But how much does that take? Look how close this series has been. How much more can these teams squeeze out of each other? How much more magic does FaZe have? Well, we'll find out. For eUnited, this is still the last map they need in this series. And fate is a very, very fickle thing. It is not written in stone yet for eUnited. And for FaZe, I mean, this is just another chapter in their story.
Certainly is. But if there's a time to build some momentum, it's with one life and a control. You go into this thinking, there is light. The hard point was so close. The search and destroy could have gone either way. Clayster opens this one up, however, with Hardpoint, there's many lives to go around. Are we gonna see that Simp? Are we gonna see Clayster with what looks like a 2 times? I'm gonna just blink. Oh, is that real?
It's the dual zoom. It's great from shooting from back right. You know, the elbows there in the lab from
that recon.
Corner to corner. It's fantastic. Early points for eUnited again.
Gotta love Clay. You're in the in a bracket final and you're pulling out. Dude, feels comfortable. He's 2-0.
Anything to find that advantage. It's great on his first hard point. I mean, it's going to be good on the second. What am I saying? He might keep running this one and then hip fire. Doesn't make a difference. Nice stuff from Clay. 4 kills in a row for him. And again, in a prime position now to hit that next hard point. Pristini, perfect positioning. aBeZy winning the gunfights in the back as well. So far, so good. eUnited with a very, very clean opening to this matchup. And again, hard point really is FaZe Clan's bread and butter. You cannot count them out ever.
No, you can't. I want to point out, obviously, this is FaZe Clan's pick. You know, with the vetoes that went down, FaZe Clan vetoed what they thought was eUnited's probably best map alongside their own. However, eUnited actually played this map against Gen G. They lost it. This was map 1 versus Gen G. They lost 250 to 164, but it's a new seam of energy here. aBeZy flicking that switch. He's 5-0.
The attack's starting to work out now from FaZe in the back. No trades. 2 players there are all good to go. The third now hitting from the top. Scraps with a lovely throw, but he does turn it into a bit of a double-edged sword as he throws that nade into a teammate. aBeZy now trying to get these players off of that top position. Again, from gun, a great angle to catch the players on the hard point. aBeZy, steep shooting, a seam killing, absolute machine that is aBeZy. 81 leads 5. eUnited look to fulfill destiny here.
Clayster still rocking. Woo! The recon. He's feeling comfortable. He's feeling fine. aBeZy is 2, 9-1. 90-5. You blink and you miss it. Every single map and mode has been so close, but right now eUnited are running away with this and FaZe look lost.
Blistering offense now from FaZe. They try to break back on the hard point. Pristini though somehow. I mean, that was a shot punch. That's We need a PP test on that one. That was incredible. 102 leads 7 as eUnited have not relented on this offense. Cell with a nice 3, not enough to break. eUnited still remain, and Scraps is doing absolute madness to keep his team in this.
Cell missed that one. Asim's gonna clean him up though. It's actually a second player. Arstees finds 2. FaZe actually rotate to that, maybe a little better here, but they're not gonna get the initials. 102 to 21 as we go to the gun. And eUnited set up so beautifully here. They're already getting on towards that TAC-5 boost. Simp and aBeZy working towards the War Machine, and of course that Slam as well. Very, very close here. FaZe are contesting, FaZe are killing. Simp answers back with 1, but that's a 4-1 split here in favor of FaZe, and now the tables seem to have turned.
We like it. Oh boy, that stung. Ugh. Zuma with a concussion, and this is a great bit of work from FaZe to get those kills and actually make it their way into gun. But now, once again, eUnited on the break that just seems so perfect. TAC-5 as Dr. Eubanks' prescription of 50 HP goes across the board. A seam from up high gets put down. 260 away from Streaks, 135 away from Streaks.
Kind of scared this is a snowball effect right now. eUnited are so far ahead on the specialist race. This TAC-5 is going to maybe propel them a little bit further. They're close on War Machine, Slam as well. FaZe really need to get a move on and start to change this around. 130 to 40 here. eUnited, they have spawns, they've got control. They're actually pushing FaZe back, believe it or not, here. And Scraps, 14 and 8, bless his heart. He's trying his best, but Asim, -10. Cell, 0. Zuma, all in the negative here. It needs to change. It's a 100-point lead for eUnited. They're closing things out, and they've got these spawns as well. Asim and Zuma in and amongst the hardpoint, though, trying to do what I just said. And actually successfully just pinning back eUnited for a second.
I mean, this is not the FaZe we've seen on hardpoints. They typically play from the front. They typically play very aggressive. Ay, 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 ay! What? These War Machines are very dangerous. Team kills. Multi-kills. Shot punches galore. Miami, you're the best.
Absolutely no sympathy. Placed it. Rotating round with 8 seconds left. That 100-point lead still for here. eUnited, Arstees, almost a silent assassin. You've not really heard much of him, but he's got 104 seconds of that 153. He's got 14 kills to his name, most certainly going off this map. Not the flashiest. He'll be happy sat here. Just free him in the window. But he does what he does, and he does it so darn good. I tell you what, a Tempest to be a beautiful time here. That could change the football in the window.
Sandwich being made there in food. Clay, whoa! eUnited. A clean 5. And a whole chunk of hardpoint time. This is starting to look a lot like Christmas for eUnited.
Woo! Points away.
From aBeZy.
aBeZy finds a double. And that grand final, which they've been in time and time again this year, maybe as they face a different opponent, things can turn out differently. They're going to break the 200 mark, and they've actually got the spawns for net. FaZe Clan are outmatched, outskilled, outslayed. And eUnited, they're running away with this. They've got the Tempest at the ready. Arstees seems comfortably enough just with the ICR in his hand. Laser beams one. Calls in the reinforcements, doesn't need it. Don't steal my kill, he says.
They can do it here. This could be it for United. Clayster in the back. Gonna find one, gonna shoot the second. Sweet Caroline, it's just looking too good as eUnited cannot do wrong. They cannot step a wrong foot in this dance, that's all theirs.
Zap, zap, zap. 3 go down, 1 might come up, but the lightning strike's available. 241 and counting. A FaZe Clan even close enough to jump in. Finds 4, one's himself, one's his teammate. Cell goes down, sliding in. eUnited just 2 points away, and FaZe Clan are out. Clayster is roaring once more. The grand final is a place it seems that this team belongs. But can they change history? Is the 1,400-day streak over? 1 series away from just that, but we say goodbye to FaZe Clan. No, we don't. They drop down. I've lost my mind.
You plunker!
Oh my goodness, what have we seen?
Unbelievable stuff.
That was a dominating hardpoint.
I mean, apart from that hardpoint, this series was a wild
okay, play.
This series was as close as it could have possibly been in every regard. I mean, what do you do now? I mean, Gen G is just sitting there like...
Yeah. FaZe Clan certainly not out. Gen G are waiting down low. FaZe Clan certainly can still come back, still beat eUnited on the double. But eUnited, I will say, another grand final under their belt. They have a different opponent. Previously, they've been shut down in these final moments. People have questioned the likes of Prestini. You know, is it enough? They recruit Sim. This team looks different to me. It looks more powerful. It looks like the 5-man team you want. They look strong, man.
That's very, very strong indeed. I mean, it is Destiny in the making, but Destiny ain't finished yet. It's not arrived, and when it does, I mean, it's gonna be that grand final. Can they get it done? Who knows? But the story of FaZe is still going, baby. They've got Gen G now in that lower bracket final. I mean, this series was like, man, that Hardpoint, the search, the Sim. Do you remember the Sim? Do you remember Sim?
Sim? What was he? He was the guy with a sniper, right?
The guy with the sniper, right? Well, he's on the main stage right now for our PlayStation interaction with Jess.
Thank you, Miles. When I speak with you, your teammates, your coaches back at the Pro League in Columbus, the conversation often is around the S&D struggles you were having. What do you feel about the current state of your S&D?
I think we're back to what we were in London. We decided to change our roles, and it really messed up our S&D and all the chemistry. And once we reverted back, everything kind of got fixed. And I also got my confidence back with my sniper, so that's good.
Overall, you had tremendous success back in Columbus. How does that success translate to all the success you're having here at Finals?
You know, the Pro League helps a lot with just practice and figuring stuff out. You know, we had a 3-1 week, I'm pretty sure, lost against Gen G. But yeah, it really just helped us with our chemistry and our teamwork.
All right, well, next you are headed to the Grand Finals. What will your opponent have to do to take you down?
They're just going to have to play better than us. We're playing like our top game right now. It's going to be hard.
Sounds like a tall order. Thank you so much. This has been your PlayStation Instant Reaction. Over to Katie at the desk.
Thank you, Jess. eUnited for the third time is going to a grand final, but this time it is from the winner's bracket, not from the loser's bracket. They need to win one more series, and they're good to go.
I'm scared of eUnited right now.
Yeah, they
1,400. That may be the number that we were waiting for.
We're all so close. I can't stress the importance of eUnited winning that match enough. 0 teams in Black Ops 4 have come through losers and won more than one map in the grand finals. More than one map. The last time a team in COD has won through losers was Rise in April 22nd, 2018 in Seattle. That is a long time ago.
That's a very long time.
That was a huge win out of United. Huge clutches on those maps. Huge clutch map 1, huge clutch map 2. Map 3 was super close. One play right there could have won it. And then the absolute destruction of game 4.
The domination on that last hard point. That was
incredible series.
That was insane. That was just insane to watch. Every single map just came down to the wire, like Pac-Man said. There was a play out of R-Cities on that first map. He was playing for that spawn, going into that 4th hill, and picked up a miraculous 2-piece. To be able to secure those spawns for his team. Then they go into that second map. Sim started off the map 10-0. He hit a collateral snipe off the rip. And I'm pretty sure I was talking with Benson in the back, and he had a conversation with Zero. Zero said that he had a master plan to stop Sim from sniping.
Well, it didn't work.
Then it just didn't work. He said it's either gonna work or we're gonna get collateral. And you end up getting collateral.
Well, it didn't work.
And the way that they started this map has to kill the vibe of FaZe. You got 1v3'd by a pistol.
They bounced right back though. They got it
I
all
know.
the way to that round 11.
They got him to use both streaks and get it to 5-5. But the only thing is, FaZe's decision making on this map was insane. There was a situation where they knew Simp had his streaks. It was a 4v3 situation. They don't even decide to plant the bomb. They were just so scared of either his lightning strike or his sniper, and that was bad to see out of
Playing extremely timid, very passive. And that's what you can't do.
And we saw during the 5-5, FaZe got caught in the old, let's play for mid-strat. The round's only a minute and 30 seconds. You got to make a decision. You know, when they give up that first blood, it turns into just a frenzy. What bomb do we go to? It's absolute pandemonium at that point. They decide to rotate over towards B. At the same time, another player gets taken out, and then it's pretty much over from there. You have 30 seconds left. Round's done. You got to get bombed down.
So, like, a lot of love's gonna get thrown to like the Tiny Terrors in this series. They played amazing. Yeah. But I'm telling you, everyone on eUnited was firing on all cylinders. When I say everyone, in the first map, the highest damage person was RCs. He had 5,400 damage. The lowest person on eUnited was a BZ, 5,190. Oh my! Less than 300 damage between their highest and lowest damage contributor. That is the tightest gap I've ever seen. That means you're working together, team firing. There is no one baiting. Everyone's working together. eUnited is force to be reckoned with right now.
And Placer as well, going so big.
yeah.
I mean, on fire, like you can tell he wants it so bad, and his performance is showing.
What was awesome to see on this map was to see Clayster pull out this ICR. They had a double ICR set up for the first rotation of hills on this map, and Clay was going off. He was in all those trade situations with the BZ. We saw them at the missile side of the map, picking up kills top elevator and then picking up kills inside the window as well. They just got such a big lead early on, and they continued that momentum throughout the rest of the map. And there was a point in the middle of this map where a BZ went takeover mode.
Yeah.
He was just going off.
You see it right there.
The most insane gun.
0 points on weapons testing.
Here's the thing, on the
for
other
FaZe.
side of that, we've been pretty much saying Asim has been playing really well this weekend.
Yeah.
And in this series, he got absolutely shut down by Simpin and BZ. And if they're gonna advance to the grand finals, come back, he's got to step up in a big way against a Song duo and Genji that's almost, if not stronger than the eUnited one. You have no idea. But he has to step back up and come back to that form, because today, in this match, he just did not have it.
You know he can, but it's like, take a step back, breathe. You've been playing so well this week. You can continue to do so. You still have a chance. You're not out of this.
Can't even imagine, you know, it's his first time basically being in this position, playing to be able to go into a grand final. So the jitters and everything is probably just getting to him. He just needs to relax, take a deep breath, because obviously the guy on the other side of the
He's
stage,
going up against this guy.
He's already been here, so he knows what it takes to win, and especially the way he was able to start that map too. Insane performance out of him.
I mean, yeah, again, you were right, Pac-Man, in saying that all of eUnited playing so well, and that's something we've talked about with them when they've been on their way to grand finals or been in grand finals before. It's been maybe some people do well, but other people are lackluster, and right now they're all good. And I want to pull up, let me finish your thought, pull up the bracket now, but what do you have to say?
And oftentimes in the past, eUnited, when things go wrong, when things are played against them, they don't bounce back. They get a little bit emotional. So in the end of that game 3, there's definitely some different plays that could have been made. Clayster did a good job, pushed the back, got that first kill. Pristini got a kill in Foursquare, but then it decided to just rush out and died. And then you saw they were just unhappy after that map. Of course, they felt like they were in position to win it. And in the past, and oftentimes they would lose right after that. That's not the case today. They bounced back game 4. It was just amazing.
Well, you couldn't have bounced back better than that. I mean, absolutely crushed FaZe.
They outslayed by 35.
Yeah.
They shut down 0 between RCDs and Clayster. Yeah. We saw Clayster using that recon site. That was something I was just sitting there like, wow, dude, this guy's got a recon site. But he was doing unbelievable things on the map. Obviously, Asim just didn't have a good series, but they're also able to bounce back against Genji in their losers bracket final.
Let's pull up our schedule, because we are almost done here on Championship Sunday. Only a few more matches to go. Genji and FaZe Clan, who is going to come out on top? Who is going to make their way into that grand final against eUnited? But there you have it. FaZe Clan was only able to take one map off of a hot eUnited. And again, eUnited fans, if you are here, you need to get loud for your team, because they are going to the grand finals.